elm trees, things like that. They like to be up high when they perch. And they'll usually like to fly from point A to point B pretty consistently. So if you can figure out where they're perching at and where they're feeding at, you just kind of get in between them and catch them on the pass shooting. But the traditional way that most people think about dove hunting is sitting in a field and waiting for them to come into those sunflower seeds or whatever weed seeds that they're looking for, and then just pass shoot them as they come by.
Yeah. Hey, show's brought to you in part today and partially by our friends at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle, Iowa. $60 a month gets you 1 month free when you pay for a year. You get a 12 by 50 assigned spot, secure gates 24/7, security cameras, discounts for multiple spots. Just give Tracy, Dick, or Danielle a call at 515-822-1362. We got the live stream up finally. There you go. Sunflower fields, grain fields, and water.
So the thing that doves really like is they're big seed eaters, and of course this time of year all of our plants are starting to produce seeds. But when we talk about food plots for doves, we tend to think of sunflower seeds because they produce a lot of seeds. They're a big seed. But doves really like bare ground. So if you've got a freshly disked up field or some place where you've disturbed it and put that seed on the ground where they can scratch and do little birdie things, that's a great spot. And then in this time of the year, late August, early September, they're looking for little wet spots. So if you've got a little corner of a field that's got a little water that's being held with some bare dirt around it, they're going to go there to drink and to kind of loaf. So you can get two different type of habitat types: that grainy field or that water hole. But in reality, the thing they're looking for is that bare dirt, that bare ground.
Yeah. Good morning, Scotty in Oklahoma. Jake, John, good morning. Fishing Dave, good morning. Tony Casey, good morning. There you go. I just well, you can't see right now, Jim, but I got these. Our friends over at Boyd Creative Print Shop made us these outdoor call radio fishing towels. And oh boy, are these nice. Matter of fact, I'm going to give one away right now thanks to Andrew and his lovely family. Just give Andrew over there at Boyd Creative, Andrew Boyd, 244-1350, 244-1350. Just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days. You know, doves is one of the most economical hunts you can go on, Jim. We've talked about that for years. You just get you a bucket, your shotgun. If you got a dog, you can take a ute out there and put them right next to you in a chair, and it just doesn't cost you as much. And you get some very good fun shooting. It's economical. It's good, solid conservation. Doves are the #1 migratory bird in North America. So there's plenty of game, and it just doesn't cost you an arm and a leg to go do it.
Yeah, it provides a lot of opportunity. It's a fast-paced sport when they're moving through. It's typically a fairly short season because doves are pretty susceptible to cold weather. So yeah. It starts to get cold, their little tail feathers tell them to go south. But you can have a good social time. You can do it by yourself individually. You can do it with a group of friends. Put it together with a nice barbecue afterwards. Dove breasts and bacon are always good. And like you said, yeah, the most expensive part of dove hunting is how good a shot you are. You're going to go through some shells.
Yeah. I've been known to miss a few. Dove jalapeno poppers are my favorite way. That is the best way to eat dove, in my humble opinion. Morning, Jeff. Good morning, Jeff. Good to see you. 244-1350, 244-1350. Andrew, my producer, is over there waiting patiently for you to call. First caller in gets a free fishing towel. You don't even have to answer a question. You get a beautiful, and I've only got like 12 or 13 of these. So these are you're gonna. I mean, you could use these for a 3D towel. You could use it for a golf towel. I don't care, but it's got the Outdoor Call Radio logo on there, and it's beautiful. I'm telling you what, I'm very proud of these. Andrew and his family did a good job over there at Boyd Creative. Jim, I would actually even think you'd be happy with one of them.
I would be. We've been fishing here pretty hard the last couple of weeks, and you wipe your hands on your socks and on your shirt and on everything else, and it's just pretty easy to have a towel in the boat and just wipe your hands on that.
Oh yeah, well, and they'll last too because they got a nice big hook on them and a nice loop. Yep. So look at that nice sturdy hook. I'm just telling you, that's any angler or you could use it for whatever. I mean, it's just a nice towel. We got a couple of them to give away. I went out to Easter Lake just to try to get my electronics in, And I was marking a lot of fish. I couldn't believe how many fish I was marking in that lake. They totally redid that last year or a year before. You guys stocked it pretty good.
Yeah, Easter's a great opportunity, especially in that urban environment. You know, it's a multi-family use facility. You've got great fishing. You've got beautiful hiking trails and picnic areas, and it's really improved over the years with the renovation that's gone in there. I mean, I've walked it several times myself. Just look at the number of people that are out there utilizing it, and that's our wildlife areas and any areas that are accessible to people, so they're out there using them.
Yeah. You know, when I first moved up here, dove season, I mean, it was such a highly contested thing. I mean, let's see, how long have I been up here now in Des Moines? 24 years? I think it's 24 years. It's my 24th year. It's amazing to me how that's turned around and people are really getting out there and enjoying it.
That's just human nature. You know, we were one of the only states that did not allow dove hunting, and actually, the ironic part is Iowa might be able to more information to the dove migration than any other state, and it was just an opportunity that we weren't utilizing.
Well, we'll check to see if we can change anything, edit that here. I'll kind of chat during the break, see what we can do.
For young people, for older people, it's a low-impact sport. There's access to good dove food plots around the state, no matter where you live. So it's just been a good thing
if you could
for hunting in general.
If you could get some of that, would be great. It's just we're talking about kind of tied when it comes to
it's the number one migratory bird in the United States.
Yeah, I mean, but if not, you can just let us know or shoot us an email. If it won't work,
absolutely. Hey, Chris, good morning. Kenny Cole, good morning. Pete, the Donut Ariotti, good morning. Bob Wright, Aaron, good morning. And Ryan, good morning. 812 or 712 and some change here on 1350 ESPN. Let me take a real quick break, and I will be right back with Mr. Jim Coffey. Jim, you hang on. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, get to Archery Field and Sports in Altoona and see what's new in your sport. Archery Field and Sports has been helping archers and bow hunters.
You got to come to get them.
Is there anybody that can get it for you? He says, I might have somebody.
Okay.
Archery Field and Sports
let us know
archery gear from Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, and Bear, plus all the top extras and accessories.
I like the fact that he's calling from New Jersey. Like, that's really cool.
But
we do need it.
And our experts at
You gonna call him back or what?
No, I said let us know. Email us at the Outdoors.
Hey, Chris, if you're still on the live stream, we're not. If I give it away on the radio station here, I can't mail it out, buddy. That's just the rules. You got to come and get it, okay? So otherwise, if you can't do that, call Andrew back at 244-1350 and tell him. And otherwise, wait till I give it away on a Wednesday or something. I can mail it then, okay? Because I do that from home.
It's even more important to make sure your home
Morning,
is
Ryan.
temperature and comfortable. Now is a great time to call the experts at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling at 287-6000 to schedule a check on your current heating and cooling systems. Is your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system can solve that issue right away. Wyckoff Heating and Cooling is a family-owned and operated business that has been serving Iowa residents and businesses for over 70 years. They offer 24-hour service and programs like the Peace of Mind Plan for less than $15 a month. So if you want more time on the water or in the woods this year, please call the folks at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling for any of your
What a Saturday. Not that far away. Thanks, buddy.
Peace of mind under your roof every day.
So, hey, Chris, I'm going to have Andrew zero you out on this one, and just listen on Wednesday, okay? Did Raven get a donut? Yes, he did, Pete. Raven got a donut. So zero that other fishing towel out. Okay.
Maybe we can put his name in a list somewhere else.
Well, he can win on a Wednesday or a secret listener, and I'll mail it. Yeah.
I love the fact that we're calling, and that's great. So, we still are in So that at least I have.
Thanks. I appreciate you, Chris.
You got your stuff down, so if you do win, you got it all set.
Yeah.
That's really cool, though.
Or check them out online or on social media or at boycreativeprintshop.com. Our dogs are part of the family, and we want to protect them at all times. Do you live in an area that you want to keep open and not have a traditional fence to protect your pet? No worries. Call Chris at Pet Stop of Des Moines. Chris Voltron is the owner of the Pet Stop franchise in the Des Moines area and has been keeping pets safe for over 19 years. A Pet Stop system will not only keep your pet from leaving your desired area outside, but can also be set up to keep your pet out of areas in your home. The Pet Stop system is underground, keeping your property open and easy to maintain. Plus, with a friendly user app on your phone, you can customize the Pet Stop system to help your dogs enjoy their playtime and stay safe at the same time. For more information on how to protect your buddy and keep your home looking great,
You know what this means? You better know. I talked about this on Wednesday real quick. We're going to start the Ugly Buck contest today.
If you're an archer, you know how important the feel and performance of a bow is on your ability to send that arrow to where it needs to go. Not all bows are made the same, and that's especially
Morning,
true when
Hank.
it comes to gearhead. Gearhead bows are made in the USA and feature models that are compact, quiet, and lightweight. These bows maneuver extremely well.
Yeah, he told me, Hank. I talked to him the other day about you guys. Thank you.
Gearhead is definitely a bow you need
Morning,
to check
Dale.
out. Gearhead bows are engineered to be ahead of the game on the newest tech available out there. Gearhead shoots for
Good morning
100%
to you, Joe.
customer satisfaction every day. They are constantly looking at ways to keep Gearhead bows quiet, deadly accurate, and affordable. So when you're looking for your next hunting partner, head over to your nearest dealer like Archery Field and Sports in Altoona, Iowa, or go online to www.gearheadarchery.com. Stack the deck on your next hunt with Gearhead. Shop online at gearheadarchery.com or locally at Archery Field and Sports in Altoona.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. 24 years on the air, still going strong, still able to chew my ribs. Right, Jim?
What?
I said 24 years on the air, still able to chew my ribs.
Chew your ribs. Okay.
Yeah.
Go with that one.
Going strong, buddy.
That means you got all your teeth still.
I still got all my teeth thanks to Dr. Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi. Yeah. So, hey, 244, if you want one of those great Outdoor Call Radio fishing towels, all you got to do is call Andrew. Just make sure you can come to the station and pick it up for me, please. 244-1350. Don't have to answer a question. Just call in and you win. So there you go. Deer tags are on sale now. You got squirrel season coming up. You got doves. I mean, it's starting to get exciting. Special teal season's going to be not that far away. A lot of things happening, Jim.
It's fall. It's come on us quickly. You're exactly right. It's that time of the year. So I'm planning on trying to do some fishing this afternoon and try to sight in my 22 rifle for some squirrel hunting. And I'm sure there's some people getting their bows tuned up. You need to be asking permission to get that permission for use deer season that's coming up. So the fall's going to be here very fast.
Yeah, everything looks good. I tell you, man, it seemed like it was taking forever, but once the fair's over with, things really rapidly happen, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. We've got the fair, we've got school, we've got our August roadside surveys are going on, so it just seems like a lot of things are happening right now this time of the year.
Yeah, I was down at the lease the other day. I took the Polaris down and was doing some stuff, and I did see some pheasants out. That was good. I think our pheasants, I mean, I know they say it's down just a little bit, but I'm still hearing plenty of cackling out there.
Yeah, we're pretty pessimistic about what's going to happen in northwest Iowa with all the flooding up in that area, and I'm concerned about turkeys up there as well. And we'll get those reports. Todd Bogucci does a great job of getting those August roadside surveys compiled and out as quick as he can. But I saw more pheasants in southern Iowa on my route this year than I've seen in years. So I'm actually pretty optimistic in southern Iowa.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. What about? I think our turkey poults are doing good here in Central Iowa.
In certain places, for sure. I've been seeing lots of nice big broods. Multiple hens gang brood right now with a lot of poults. That survey goes on through the end of August, so if anybody sees turkeys, they can report those to the DNR website. Then I'll try to get those compiled by region, and we'll see what happened across the state.
Yeah, absolutely. Morning, Rick. Chris says I'm coming for that ugly buck. Yeah, if you hey Chris, if you win that ugly buck, you're going to have to come and get it because I'm not shipping that. That's going to cost me too much money. Can't do it. I'm giving away my buck decoy, my Dave Smith full body buck decoy.
Oh yeah.
That's like a $400 decoy. And I told him, I said, I don't care if you're out of state, if you listen or follow the show, you can call in and enter, but you're going to have to come and get it because I'm not shipping it.
Be a great reason for non-residents to come to Iowa.
Yeah, come on down. Come on down. I don't know. Hey, isn't gigging season going on too, or is that coming up? Frog?
What, for frogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're stumping me there. I don't think there is a season. I think gigging is just a legal method to take for frogs.
Okay, maybe that's Missouri. Missouri's got a season.
Some states do.
Yeah. Okay, so you can gig all year for frogs, huh?
Don't quote me on that without checking the regs. But it's been a long time since I frog gigged when I was a kid. But you do have to have a fishing license to do that. There is a possession limit.
Yep. You like frog legs, Jim? You ever had frog?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've had frog legs a lot.
Yeah, that's good eating there, buddy.
I remember when we took Governor Ray frog gigging when Raspin Reservoir filled.
Did you really? Yeah. What's your favorite way to eat squirrel?
Squirrel? I like it baked. That's kind of the traditional way that I've eaten it, but fried is probably the easiest way to do squirrel.
Yeah.
I really enjoy squirrel kebabs, where you kind of flay them out and put them on a skewer or barbecue them that way with some nice sweet and sour sauce. I think that's a great way to eat them.
Yeah.
and then biscuits and gravy are probably the traditional way that I like them.
Yeah. Scott in Oklahoma says if he wins, he can have Pete bring it down. Or Chris says, I'll come. I just have a stand set up for me. There you go, Chris. Well, I can't help you that, Chris. You're gonna have to draw a tag. I can't give you a tag. Chris is in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
Great listeners.
I'm telling you, we got people all over listening. It's great.
Well, one thing that I would emphasize, especially with all of your listeners in different states, is the one regulation that we all have to abide by for dove season is you need to have your HIP registration. That's one thing that people often forget. This is a migratory bird, so federally they're required to have a HIP number, and a lot of people forget about that. Our officers do a great job of trying to get you to get that done in the field, but obviously it could be a ticket. So just go out to the Go Outdoors app in Iowa, and most other states have the same type of an app, and go to your own portal and find your license and just get that number registered. And then what that does is allow the federal government does a survey of our migratory birds. You'll answer some quick questions on how many ducks or doves or birds you hunted last year and the number of days you hunted. And then you're issued a new number. Just write that on your license and you're good to go.
Yeah, that's it. What's it called? A HIP what?
Your HIP number. And it's basically the way the federal government does their surveys now. So instead of sending out random surveys to just a few hunters, everybody gets a HIP number. Then you can be surveyed that way. So you have to fill out, as you're filling out your form to get your HIP number, it'll ask you, did you hunt migratory birds? And then it asks you the species, and then how many days you hunted, and how many birds you hunted, harvested the previous year.
Yeah.
And that just gives us an idea of participation.
That's why I bow hunt. I don't have to worry about anything except just get my tags and get my bow and go.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things. There is a little complications to it, but it is a way that we can understand what's happening, not just with doves, but obviously with migratory waterfowl like woodcock or ducks in general, geese, to know how many people are hunting and when they're hunting, and just to understand what impact that has on populations. And the reality is give us a good idea of what the populations are doing, because hunter numbers are usually pretty well tied to what harvest is.
You know, everybody's trying to get everything reintroduced and all these, you know, and I'm not going to get into everything, but you know, why don't we introduce ostriches in Iowa? Could you imagine trying to get out there and turkey hunt an ostrich?
Yeah, absolutely. I've always said I'd love to have an elephant season in Iowa.
No, I just couldn't shoot an elephant myself. They're so cute. But on ostrich, I would love to go out and try to decap an ostrich, man. I just think that would be. Have you ever had ostrich? Ostrich is delicious.
You'd have to get a bigger game bag to haul it out.
Oh, I'm telling you, man, it's like 500 pounds, man. It's just.
You need your deer cart.
Yeah, but you know the ostrich is delicious, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a good ostrich industry in Iowa.
Yeah, I get you a big old ostrich decoy out there, and you know.
Yeah. I want to hear you call one in. I'm not sure what an ostrich sounds like.
I don't know if I know what an ostrich sounds like, to be honest with you. I know what I guess they sound like an emu, huh?
I don't know. I don't know what an emu sounds like. Now you're going to make me Google something.
Yeah, there you go. Well, there you go.
I've never seen Wild Kingdom talk about ostrich calling.
I don't know. I had somebody try to talk me into going to Africa, and I said, you know, I probably maybe an ostrich, you know, or a warthog, but that'd be about the only thing I'd really want to shoot over there. But you know, I mean, can you imagine the drumsticks on an ostrich for Thanksgiving?
Can you imagine the wing bone calls?
Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. I don't know, Jim. That'd be kind of fun to get out there, and it'd be like hunting a Tyrannosaurus.
Well, when you're out there squirrel hunting, just think of it's a prehistoric jungle animal.
Well, what did they say that's where the dinosaurs went? Was the birds? They turned into birds or something.
Archaeopteryx was the original bird.
Yeah.
And that evolutionary theory of reptiles to birds to mammals.
Yeah.
There's a lot of history there.
You know, and they got big old claws on them too.
They've got some hooves. I mean, with those big legs, you don't want to get behind one. They're like being kicked by a mule.
Oh yeah, no, that would not.
Those people that raise them are pretty cautious about where they stand around ostriches.
Yeah. What's your favorite? You know, squirrel. To me, I love fried squirrel, milk gravy, mashed potatoes, fresh green beans. That's a great meal. But squirrel and dumpling and squirrel and noodles are good meals too.
Absolutely, yeah. Stretch a meal a long ways by adding some of that wild game into it. And obviously, I love fresh rabbits. Rabbits reproduce so fast that most rabbits are very young, so the meat's pretty tender. But we typically don't recommend people, you know, the old wives' tales, you don't eat rabbits till after the first hard frost.
Yeah.
So usually we see our squirrel hunters out there first, and now with dove hunting, they're out there early in the season, and then as the winter moves on, then we tend to move in Iowa. Anyway, we tend to move on to rabbit hunting a little later, especially if you traditionally rabbit hunt with beagles. When you can trail them, you wait till the leaves are off and it's a little colder. The dogs can hunt a little easier.
It's easier on the dogs for sure. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love. Oh yeah, well, I had a beagle when I was a kid. Man, that dog loved chasing rabbits.
They are born to chase rabbits. That's their job.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, John Pageant, good to see you, buddy, down there in the South. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Aaron said, put some cookies, barbecue sauce on the ostrich. It'll taste good. Aaron, ostrich is good by itself, man, but anything with cookies is good. But, yeah, I've had ostrich several ways. It's good stuff. That's all right. Jim, always a pleasure, buddy. Thanks for getting up early on a Saturday for me.
Absolutely, yeah. Just make sure everybody's getting themselves organized. It's going to be here very fast.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Jeff, good to see you. Chris says, my mother used to make shredded squirrel meat sauce. That sounds good. Hey, Jim, if they got any questions, what's the best way to check out stuff at the DNR?
Yeah, just go to iowadnr.gov. If you got questions, just leave the question with our webmaster, and we'll get it answered for you as quick as we can.
All right, buddy. I'll get you on before we get into fall turkey, okay?
It's coming fast.
Yeah, thanks, pal.
All right, talk to you later.
There he goes, Jim Coffey. Good luck fishing, Jim. All right, we'll be back on 1350 ESPN.
Are you getting ready for hunting season? Well, you've done your homework, and now the time is getting close. One thing after you've harvested that deer or wild game, where are you going to take it? Well,
hey, there you go, John. Good luck getting them gators, man. Shoot 5 of them. I hate them things. Everybody should have a pair of boots and a bag.
In the fact that they do everyone's order the way the customer wants it.
The way the customer wants it.
You can have your deer, moose, elk, or even bear, processed and hand-wrapped, cut to
Someone
your
call in.
specifications.
Huh?
If you like
Line
tasty
cut off.
snacks,
Did it?
Daryl does a great job making snack sticks.
Man, I'm glad when the fair's over, they do fireworks every night. And Raven, he hadn't slept good in a week.
And they do each order like it was their own.
He does not like fireworks.
Although I have some of the new fair foods have been pretty interesting.
Do you have the lobster yet?
No, but I had the Iowa tornado.
We fishing tomorrow? Tomorrow's Sunday, Richard.
Of course.
I'm good. I'm good. Next Friday, Richard, I'm good. I'm good Tuesday, maybe. Wednesday, I got the show. And Thursday, I got our football draft. So after that, I'm free all the time.
What time do they
What?
That our draft, right? What time?
It's 6 o'clock. I think it's 6. Look on your app.
I was just being lazy. That's why I asked you.
I'm used to that.
Funny.
We've got a number of pre-owned golf carts in all types of price ranges, available with fancy wheels.
6 p.m.
Now, did you mess up and do Eastern time?
Handle your golf cart needs. Check out our website for a complete inventory at speedsgolfcars.com.
Let's talk about a story.
Morning, Brant.
Story about a dream that took several years to come true.
All right, Richard.
It's the story of Revelton Distilling Company. These fine distilled whiskeys, gins, and vodkas were born from the...
Always ready for deer sausage and stuff, Gary.
Hearing the customers' descriptions of how unique each bottle looks and how each spirit tastes and satisfies with every sip. From the honey whiskey to the whiskey and cream, or the robust mulberry gin, American gin, or vodkas. Revelton Distilling visitors...
Brant, did you just hear we talked Dove season? Did you hear that, Brant? Brant's the one that asked me to get Jim on. If you guys got something you want us to talk about, you can always get a hold of me, and I'll try to book a guest. I don't mind doing that for you a bit.
Please check them out online at ReveltonDistillery.com or visit them at the distillery. If it's time to celebrate or just time to sit back and unwind, well, then it's time for a Revelton moment.
Hey guys, Jackie Bushman here with Buckmasters. When it comes to food plot seed and deer feed, the Mississippi-based Backwoods Attractions product line has you covered. From their food plot blends like Trophy
Come back with Gearhead, that music.
and the popular Dixie 6 to their attractants like Game Changer, Sweet Stuff, and Buck Robber. The best way to put it is, if you're not using Backwoods Attraction products, you better hope your neighbor isn't either. From small to large acreage, Backwoods Attraction has the feed and seed perfect for your hunting property. So do yourself a favor and swing by and support your local co-op or farm supply store and ask for Backwoods Attraction to set yourself up for a successful fall.
Hey everybody, it's out
there. There you go.
Have you been one of the few that have raised your hands to serve? Well, first off,
I did, Aaron. I did. It was a Mastodon, if I remember right.
Mastodon. Outdoors is a group of veterans that want to support vets after service by taking them on outdoor activities, providing camaraderie for vets.
You looking for Bigfoot, Jeff?
At Movet Outdoors, you can go on hunting and fishing trips, survival school, golfing trips, even take part at their new archery range. There's also a great fishing tournament every year and other contests for vets to take part in. Movet Outdoors is building a new lodge in Lincoln County, Missouri, and has plans for another in the future to support vets in their community. So, if you're a veteran or active duty and would like to join a great group of fellow veterans, look up Movet Outdoors on Facebook and send them a message. Movet Outdoors has been working hard with vets every week to continue their great mission. Go check them out. You'll be glad you did.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
It's my gearhead, don't you know? Climbing to the top with gearhead archery. Heart racing as I take aim, my spirit soaring high as I release my arrow, reaching for the sky. In this world of chaos, I find my peace. Gearhead archery, my soul.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. All right, we're going to start it today. It is the Ugly Buck Contest. I'm giving away my full body DSD buck decoy from Dave Smith Decoys. It's like a $400 buck decoy. That's what if you pay full price on them. I've got a stand and a buck decoy. It's what I've used on the TV show for the last 2 seasons. So you're gonna have some luck going with you when you get this if you win it. So here's what we're gonna do for the next few weeks. We're gonna qualify people. When you hear me do this, just be one of the first 2 callers at 244-1350, 244-1350, and Andrew will put you in the contest. So whenever you hear the grunt call, that's going to be your cue to call in and just say, I want to qualify for the Ugly Buck contest. Okay? So we're going to start that today. I'll tell you, I'm not going to tell you, just listen. When you hear the grunt call from now on, that's your cue to call. So it's pretty straightforward and easy. Just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days so we give everybody a chance to win. All right, I want to give away, come on, we got a couple of these fishing towels left still. Beautiful, beautiful outdoor call radio made by Boyd Creative Print Shop. All you got to do is call 244-1350, 244-1350. Where's all my fishing buddies at? Just give Andrew a call, and it'll be here at the station for you to pick up. Beautiful towel with a beautiful hook. You can put it right there on your seat. You can put it on your belt loop, whatever you want to do. But I'm telling you, I got 2 of these on my boat, and they're one in the front, one in the back, and they'll be there for a long, long time. They did a good job, man. These are really nice quality fishing towels. So save you about $7-8, and plus it's a limited edition. It's the outdoor call radio. Yeah, that's right. That's a good thing, Andrew. You figured out. Hey, what's up, Chris DePerna in Pennsylvania? Good to see you. Are they for sale? No, Jeff. I'm not selling them, buddy. I'm giving them away. I don't like selling stuff to you guys. You know, I feel bad enough when I do some of the contests where I have you go buy something to do with we're starting to do the boot giveaways right now. Those Itasca hunting boots. I'm giving you a choice of a lace-up pair, a rubber pair, or snake boots. So all you got to do is go to Norlander Sock Company, and if you go do it this week and use the code in all caps. Am I saying that right? All caps is where everything's big.
Everything's capitalized.
Everything's capitalized. It's Dan, D-A-N, get one. Dan, D-A-N-G-E-T, and the numeral 1. If you go to NorlanderSocks.com and put that code in, if you buy 2 pairs of socks, you get 1 free. So if you send me that order, I've got Aaron and Todd Quinn are the 2 orders I got the last 2 days. So when I get 4 more people, I'm doing it every 6 people. I'm giving away a pair of boots. I'm not even doing 10 anymore. I'm doing 6. And the reason I'm doing that is because our economy is so bad. Things are high, and I understand that. But everybody needs a good pair of socks. And who would not want to win a good pair of hunting boots? $129 pair of hunting boots.
I'd take it.
Yeah, so that's what you do. They are awesome. Mine already smells of fish. What do you mean mine? You shouldn't even have one yet, Richard. You didn't win one. That's not fair. I'm going to have to talk to Andrew Boyd. Don't you be giving that stuff away unless I give it away first. Good morning, Hoyt. Huh. Yeah. Need one for my golf bag. There you go. Fred Flintstone Enterprises, Chris DePerna. I have to wait 2 more weeks, laughing out loud. Jeff, yeah, you got to wait. You want a fishing trip. Yeah, Jeff's going. He grew up in Iowa, or he was from Iowa, and then he moved to New York, and then he won a fishing trip to Minnesota. Yeah. Just by listening to the app.
Hey, everything's possible at this point.
I'm telling you, it's easy. It's easy. You know what's else? You know what else is easy, Andrew? That's all I got to say.
All you got to say.
Yeah, 244-1350. 244-1350. Let's see. Are the lace-up boots insulated? Yes, they are. They're all insulated. Yes, they are. And don't worry about it unless you win. You got to win first, Aaron.
All right. I'll get you all up here. Can you get your
all of them is insulated. I think the snake boots are insulated. Don't hold me to that. I think they are, though. Boy, those snake boots are comfortable, man. They zip right up, and they're awesome.
Your address?
All right, we had Jim on talking a little dove season. JLM's got a big sale still going on. If you spend $1,000 or less, you get $50 off. You get $1,000 you spend, you get $100 off. Just talk to Dallas and he'll hook you up. Mine was a reject. I wouldn't have made the quality check. Yeah, okay, Richard. Way to cover up there, buddy. Way to cover up. Hey, Richard, I got my trolling motor thing fixed. I did. I had my buddy Dave come over and we figured it out on the chain. So it's all ready to get wet. So we just need to get it in the water and go fishing. All right, we got one qualifier. Oh, Andrew's on the boy. Everybody's calling for that buck decoy. I'm telling you. Let's see. Got that going on. I got that going on.
Gotcha.
Ray's Marine. They got big stuff going on in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. If you want to look for a new boat, give Eric a call up there. They got special in-store rebates going on, plus Lund and other rebates. And just make sure you tell him you want the Outdoors Dan deal, and he'll hook you up. Let's see. Richard, awesome. I knew there was an adjustment needed. I'm telling you, Richard, that we figured it out finally. It was underneath the main part of the motor mount on the trolling motor. There was 4 screws, and one of them did have a recessed bracket in it. So when Dave loosened them up, we were able to move that back, and it popped right.
Mm-hmm.
So we should be good to go when we hit the water. Hopefully. The secret listener winner from the app this week. I actually did 2 this week. I did one on Wednesday, and then I did the one for Saturday.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So if I can't remember who drew Wednesday. That's 2 days. That was a couple days ago. Scott Young from no relation, by the way. Scott Young from Davenport, Iowa, is this week's secret listener. So, but I did get more people today or this week. Patrick O'Connor, he sent me a couple. Tony Sowers always sends me every day almost, and then Dale and Scuba Steve. I don't know. Scuba Steve, I think, sent me one. I got just going off the top of my mind, so just some regular people. But all you got to do is just send me a screenshot of what you're listening to Monday through Friday, and Saturday morning before I come to the show, I do a random number generator, and Scott Young was the winner. So there you go, Scotty. And Scott is going to get a Tacticam Reveal camera. How about that? $150 camera. Just for listening. I like that. Sock deal, like I said, Todd Quinn and Aaron Harbison have took advantage of that. Use the code in all caps, DanGet1, NorlanderSocks.com. I need 4 more people to buy socks in the next couple days, and I will draw a winner. Somebody will win a brand spanking new pair of Itasca hunting boots like what I wear on the show. So how about that? All right, I got to take a break. I'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
You were hunting, and a deer tick just crawled onto your leg and is burying its head into your flesh.
Who qualified?
Scott Mueller out of Sapula, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And
Kenny Cole.
Shortly thereafter, you may or may not get really sick. Your doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease. The test may or may not detect it, meaning you may or may not get the medication needed. If untreated or not treated on time, you could have a lifetime of complications. Don't take that chance. Get Elimitic clothing from Game Hide. Elimitic features Insect Shield, a repellent that is fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. Elimitic clothing will retain its effectiveness for the life of the garment and needs no special care.
Therefore
The
will not
treatment
go
is odorless
in
and invisible. Wearing Elimitic can help protect you from ticks,
set
chiggers,
in
and other
stone.
biting insects, and is featured in a complete line of quality Game Hide hunting clothing. To learn more, visit GameHide.com.
That big buck has eluded you for seasons. You see his scrape line, but just can't figure him out. Have you heard of Pure Whitetail? Pure Whitetail can help you see more deer and target that buck that haunts you. Pure Whitetail has some of the best deer scents you can rely on to work scrape lines or build mock scrapes that will help you see more deer. Pure Whitetail's natural and synthetic products are developed straight off their farm. Scents like Bed It Up, Fixation, and Power Shot, to name a few. Scents are available in powder and liquid form to last longer on hanging branches or scrapes. Try the White Lightning.
We should have Milo Locker certificates here in a week or two.
Pure Whitetail is more than
Well, should be coming.
It's a community of hunters that are family. Just go to purewhitetail.com and check out all they have to offer. Sets, hunting gear, seed, grilling sauces.
Tired.
Coffee,
I woke up at 1:30. Could not get back to sleep.
Want to be more successful in the field? Go to purewhitetail.com.
I'm gonna start drinking.
Have
Have me a whiskey sour from Revelton so I can sleep. Can we qualify more than once for the buck decoy? You can qualify one time, Scotty.
Once your name's in, it's in.
Once your name is in, it's in. Andrew made the decision. That's what he just said. That's what the man said. He said it.
High Mountain Seasonings makes grilling steaks or smoking your favorite meats taste even better with their specialty spices, marinades, and rubs for deer, elk, or your favorite steaks. High Mountain has also just introduced taco and fajita blends that are spicing up kitchens and grills.
Larry, don't come up and get his buck decoy. I might give Larry's away.
At Sportsman's Warehouse or at your favorite grilling retailer. Or go to HIMTNJerky.com for recipes.
Boy, he'd throw a fit if I gave his decoy away, wouldn't he?
Oh boy.
What do you mean you gave my decoy away? You gave my buck decoy away. I just said that. Well, that's just not fair. I said, well, you've been here for a year.
Technically,
It's not been a year. It's been in my house since March.
what's the rule? Isn't it 6 months and it's yours?
Yeah, what is it, 4 months and you forfeit all rights? I mean, come on, storage fees and everything?
You give him a bill for the storage fees.
Yeah, and then I can keep my decoy.
Easy access to your bait and keeps it handy and flush in 8 to 10 inch ice holes. No loose
It's only
parts,
been 6 months, Aaron, so.
Plus, it's made not to crack, warp, or fade. The bait caddy will fit in your live well or troll easy alongside your boat, and it's made in the USA. The bait caddy has a lifetime warranty and will be a bait system your friends.
Well, who you got to take with your first pick? We draft next week. Andrew's all nervous now.
I'm not nervous.
I wish. I'll tell you who I'm picking. Christian McCaffrey. He's off the board.
You'd be stupid not to.
He's already back to practice, doing okay, so I got to take him.
Yeah.
Don't you want to have a call to run that
Well,
you
and
have
he's
confidence in?
on
You do, and that's
come
why
those
you
last
check
2
out
weeks.
Rupert.
I mean, that's postseason for us, and that's money for you.
Pennsylvania that is so passionate about chasing toms. He started building handcrafted calls.
I hate picking first. I hope I never get to pick first ever again. I hate it.
Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey calls are made of beautiful.
I'd rather pick
walnut to
5th,
Todd uses
9th, or 10th.
glass slate and
Just my personal
on
opinion.
all of his pot calls that will allow you to make the most subtle purrs, the sharpest cuts, and excited yelps that will get any boss town fired.
Got to take Brock Purdy. No. You don't ever take a quarterback first in our draft, Aaron. That's bad strategy.
Your brother will.
Yeah, no, he won't. He might take Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, that's smart.
Seeing 130 class on camera today. There you go, Jeff. That's good for New York.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday all across the good old US today. Emily Scott Young from Davenport was a secret listener this week, Emily. But I did get your email, so keep listening. If you listen, and you register every week within 7 to 8 months, you're going to win. I promise you. It's luck of the draw. I'm averaging. I don't think I've gotten 50 emails. I think the highest has been 40. So I mean, eventually, and then everybody can only win every 30 days. So eventually, you're going to win. Trust me. It'll be all right because not everybody enters. It's all right. Fishing Report is brought to you by the fine folks at Sportsman's Warehouse, the Bait Caddy Track of Fishing, Race Sport and Marine in Grand Rapids, where Eric will take great care of you at Race Sport Marines. Hey, since I'm doing the fishing contest or the fishing report, now is a great time to give away an Outdoor Call fishing towel. Just make sure you live around here and you can pick it up. It's beautiful. It's soft. The fish are going to love it. It smells brand new because it's brand new. It's got an extra duty hook. 244-1350. You don't even have to answer a question. Just call Andrew and say, hook me up with that towel. That's all you got to do. Come on. I'm going to give 2 of these away today. 244-1350. 244-1350. Let's light them up. Because I've only got like 13 or 14 of these. You got a limited edition. You got a collector's item. You might be able to put that on eBay when I'm gone. When I go to the big old broadcast studio in the sky, you'll be able to put that on eBay and say, I won that on Outdoors Day Show. You might get $100,000 for that. You never know. Hey, look how much those little toys are worth now. You just don't know.
You never know.
Yeah. 50 years ago, I might get recognized for my genius.
You're just in the wrong era.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a while. People understand,
It takes some time, yeah. It has to wear on
Picasso, Rembrandt, it wasn't until they were long gone that their stuff went nuts.
Exactly.
Outdoors Dan. Somebody's going to come across the Outdoors Dan show or the Outdoor Call radio show 50, 60 years from now, and they're going to say that man was an outdoor genius. Brilliant. Amazing. And then my stuff's just going to go through the roof. Because there's, and I had somebody ask me if we were going to sell those. I just don't like asking you guys to buy stuff, That's why I don't do swag. I'll do shirts and do contests or like in Pennsylvania right now at Creek Archery. I think there's 4 shirts left. The Outdoor Call radio shirts I had. I sent those with Todd Rupert. If you go to Creek Archery and it's like $20 to buy those, there's 4 left. I think there was 15 or 16 total. I'm giving away a $400 Ozonics unit just for buying an Outdoor Call radio shirt. So if it was me, I would go to Creek Archery today and I would buy all 4 of those shirts because your odds of winning that Ozonics is pretty good. And whoever doesn't win, I'm giving away a couple key Weeby knife sets. So either way, that's an easy way to win some nice stuff. Are they going to say he was insane? I said they're going to say I was a genius, Aaron. Keep it up, Aaron. Keep it up. You're going to be banned from the show. You're almost on the ban list, buddy.
Thanks again, Tony.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Let's do fishing reports. Black Hawk Lake. Water temperatures in the upper 70s. Black crappie bite is fair. Gills are fair. Largemouth bass are fair. You're going to find the bass along the shoreline, submerged rock piles, and you could try a variety of baits. Walleye are slow. Brushy Creek, water temps in the upper 70s. Water clarity is about 4 to 5 feet. Did you give one away?
Mm-hmm. Got Tony.
Tony? Congratulations, Tony. Tony! What's your name? Tony!
What's your name?
Tony. Black crappie bite is slow. Gills are fair. Largemouth bass are fair. Walleye are fair. Yellow perch are slow. Clear Lake, black crappie bite is slow. Channel catfish is fair. Largemouth bass is fair. Walleye are fair. Yellow bass are slow. Hi, mailman. Rick, Little River. Aaron says the catfish are biting on Little River. Okay, that was Clear Lake. Where's my stuff at?
Where is it?
Okay, my stuff's all discombobulated here. East Okoboji. I already do it like, you want me to do the fishing report like Bela Lugosi?
If you didn't, I would be upset.
East Okoboji Lake. The lake is under 5 miles, no wake Odin. Or let me see. I find you. No, that's Vader. I gotta find my inner. I gotta find my inner Bela Lugosi here. Hang on. I do not drink wine. There we go. Black crappie bite is good. Bluegill is good. Largemouth bass are fair. Bass are a little ways off the shore, but you will find them around docks and structure. Yellow perch are good. Many perch have been seen. Sorting must be needed. Now I'm going into a Scottish Dracula. Man, what is going on with me? I can't hold a good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Walleye anglers
really got to get deep with it.
Anglers are more successful in the afternoon. Good evening.
You did it again.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, I'd be telling you the lake is at a 5 mile no wake ordinance. The further you notice the walleye bite is good on Silver Lake. Grandfather be telling me. If you want to catch crappie, you go on Spirit Lake, young lad. The walleye bite, the good bluegill bite. The yellow perch are good. Sorting may be needed. She be a fine wake in the morning, young lad, I tell you. Get out there and get your monofilament going. Ginny's already got Halloween decorations up.
You know what? The next holiday up.
I'm telling you. I love Halloween. We got married on Halloween.
See, the only thing that that will bug me is if you skip holidays.
No, I don't think we skip holidays.
Well, a lot of people skip Thanksgiving and just start right up on Christmas.
West Okoboji, crappie bite's good. Yellow perch are fair. Pumpkin seats are good. Walleye are fair. Little Rivershed, catfish, bluegill, bass are good. 3 Mile, walleye slow. 12 Mile, bluegill, bass are slow. West Lake, nothing.
Nothing.
There you go. Fishing report today has been brought to you by Transylvania Fish and Tackle. Good evening. We're always open at night. Blah, blah.
blah, 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 blah.
You always find the leeches full of blood at Transylvania Bait and Tackle. Blah, blah. I never said blah, blah in the movies. I don't know where that came from. And I don't like Count Chocula. Blah, blah.
I like Cheerios.
Doggy. I love it when I don't sleep. All right. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to do something you weren't prepared for. How about this?
Oh, great.
How about this? I told if you didn't listen on Wednesday, you didn't know about this. You see this? That is a Tacticam 5.0 camera that fits into this. This is a bow mount for your camera to film your hunts. This is like, I don't know how much this. I'm gonna say this is like 175, 180 bucks. I'm gonna give this away right now. How about that? Did you know that if you listened Wednesday, you knew I was gonna do this? If you didn't listen Wednesday, you'd have no idea. Halloween means great deer movement to bring on the. But of course, that's why we love Halloween so much, because I married the wife and the bucks are rutty. Blah blah. Blah, 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 blah.
There you go.
Is that your excuse,
seal the
lack
deal
of
with
sleep,
blah, blah,
huh? Yes, Richard, it's my excuse. I could not go to sleep last night. It's driving me nuts. All right, I got to come up with a question. How do I give this away? I need to take a break. Oh, I'm really late for a break.
We're right on time as long as you are out in the next 30 seconds.
30 seconds. I will work on, we'll give this away when we come back in the next hour. Okay? So in other words, you stay there, we'll stay here. I'm going to start thinking, look out for the smoke, and we'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. Blah, blah. All right, how should I give this away?
In the mood for a great family treat or a special gift idea? Hop on over to the Lotta Pop store, located at 647 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny. That's where you'll find over 30 fresh flavors of the most delicious Iowa-grown popcorn in the Central.
That's what my bow stabilizers are, the 5.0. There you go, Chris. That's awesome, buddy. Tacticam on. Come back with Gearhead. I want Gearhead the whole rest of the show. Yeah. It's Gearhead, baby.
Everyone loves popcorn, especially when it's from Lotta Pop. It's the same great popcorn you'll find at the Iowa State Games, locally grown and popped to perfection. Lotta Pop can help with any special occasion, corporate events, and special fundraising for your school. For more information, contact Lotta Pop at 515-262-3243 or go online at lottapop.com. Lotta Pop, great tasting popcorn from
No.
Hey, Outdoors Dan here.
Hi, Outdoors Dan. Blah, blah.
Feet got colder and comfortable. Well, I have a way to keep your feet feeling great in any weather or outdoor activity. Have you heard of Norlander Sock Company?
I have heard of Norlander
Sock Company uses high-quality alpaca to produce some of the best socks.
Man, I tell you what, my stomach's tore up too.
Socks will keep your feet comfortable.
I had a bad day this morning.
Socks will wick away any moisture that you might encounter. Plus, work with your outdoor footwear to keep your feet temperature where they need to be. Alpaca socks also has a natural antibacterial quality.
Caitlin Clark won last night. It was a screecher. Man, they were up like 30 points there for a while. Did you watch that game last night?
Yeah, I turned off when they were at 30 points.
Yeah, but they almost lost.
So this year,
I came back this morning. I woke up and go, oh crap!
Yeah, that was a nail biter at the end, man. Man, I tell you, they're so dirty the way they play against her.
Yeah.
They're jealous.
Yeah. That's it. And if everyone else would recognize what she's doing for the league, oh boy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The whole league's benefiting from her. They should be thanking her instead of trying to take her out.
It's like you finally get to go on jets.
Yeah.
On your own private jets. Like, let's be honest here.
I mean, they're selling stadiums out. They've never done that in their history. You need a maple long john. I had one of them the other day, Scotty. Those are good. Raven liked it too. I couldn't sleep last few nights. Trapping is getting so close. There you go. You get the boot off yet? Yes, I did, Chris. The boot's off. Thank you for asking. Now I'm trying to get my knee fixed. I got a meniscus tear in my knee. I was supposed to have surgery this week, and they had to move it back.
Or the WorkSharp guided field sharpener at a store near you. Or anytime at WorkSharpTools.com. That's WorkSharpTools.com.
It's probably going to have to wait till January now, because it's getting late.
Des Moines sports leader. The Des Moines Media Group station. You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
It's my gearhead, don't you know? Climbing to the top with gearhead archery. I'm racing as I take aim, my spirit soaring high. As I release my arrow, reaching for the sky. In this world of chaos, I find my peace. Gearhead archery, my soul sanctuary.
You know, I just love this song. I listen to it whenever I'm not feeling good, or if I need a little pep. I blast that up on my speakers downstairs when I'm shooting. Chad, I will always be grateful you made that and sent me that song, man. I love that song. Been there with the meniscus. Yep. Everybody keeps asking me how my foot's doing. My Achilles is good. I'm out of the boot. I'm walking. I got a little bit of a limp still, but it still aches once in a while. It just depends what I do, what I'm doing. But now I got to get my knee fixed because I've had a meniscus tear in my knee for like 3 years, and I was supposed to get that fixed this last week, and I had to go in for an X-ray, and then now it'll probably be January before I get that fixed. I think they're finally going to get the MRI reports. It's only been 3 years.
Only.
You know. But in all fairness to the VA, I found out it wasn't the VA. It was the doctors where I had the MRI that was messing up. I had to get on the phone and start calling myself.
We got down to the bottom of it.
I did. I said, that's enough of this.
I said, here, son.
No, that's not what I did. I said, Watson, it's time. I think the game's afoot. I think it's time I put my Sherlock Holmes hat on and I do some investigations.
Well, you got a little Scottish there.
Well, he's Scott. Most people think Holmes was English, but he had a little Scottish going on.
Oh, you have a little Scottish heritage in there?
That's why he said the game was afoot.
Mom?
Yeah.
Scottish? Dad?
I don't know. I don't know his heritage. I just don't know.
I'd love if he had an Uncle Jim.
Cannot sleep, play, fetch, where even outside. I play fetch with that dog all the time. Brant, that dog is so spoiled, it's ridiculous. If I told you how spoiled that dog was, you would not believe me. All right, I got to figure out how to give this Tacticam away. Oh, hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Gearhead Archery, the makers of the quietest, finest bows in the world. I'm going to just say it. They are. Best customer service you'll ever get from a bow company. Skippy Peterson, you call Gearhead Archery, you're talking to the man. You're talking to the owner. You're talking to the CEO, janitorial engineer extraordinaire. You're talking to the man. He does everything. And to me, he makes sure he does everything he can to make sure his customers are happy. I'll be honest with you. I've shot some great bows in 30-something years of bow hunting. I really have. My Matthews bows, when I first started, were awesome. When I moved over to Elite, because they had I don't move unless there's a change. And I'll be honest with you, I'll tell you the chain of events. I was with Matthews for 18 years. They brought in a new marketing person. She cut 75% of the people and didn't even tell the main marketing person. She just cut them. And I got a call, why aren't you shooting our bow? Well, you didn't renew. You're kidding. I said, no. He goes, okay. That was from the main guy. And I've been buddies with Matthews I still am buddies with Matthews. Mike Zeeble and I have been good friends for years. And I'm the kind of guy that if I tell you you're my friend, you're my friend. And Even though I don't make a dime from Matthews, I call Mike at least a couple times a month and check in on him. He's in our fantasy football league, and that's just the way it is. Elite's a great company. I was with Elite. I moved over there. Philip Vanderpool kept telling me, you got to try Elite. You got to try Elite. The Elites are good bows. So when I didn't renew with Matthews, I went out and I shot 4 or 5 different bow companies, and I liked the Elite the best. It was it Impulse 31? I can't remember. It was a 31-inch bow that I really liked it. Matter of fact, I shot my biggest deer ever with that bow here in Iowa. And I was with Elite, and for some reason they didn't renew last year. So I told Skippy. Skippy bought Gearhead Archery 2 years ago, I think. And I've known Skip for 20-something years. He's been a good friend. I said, if something happens with the outdoor group or Elite, I will call you first. And that's what I did. Skippy says, we're on. And I will be with Gearhead until I retire. Until I'm too old to shoot, or I give it up, or you guys kick me off the air. Whatever. I'm with Gearhead. I mean, I try to stay with who brought me to the dance. So just remember that, folks. But in all the bows I've shot, that Pivot 24 Carbon is one of the finest bows I've ever shot in my life. I can honestly say that. So when I tell you to go check out gearheadarchery.com, I'm just telling you, you're going to be... Everybody that I've actually had shoot the bows have been taken aback on how quiet and how well they shoot and how well they perform. You know, so to me, they're not for everybody because some people don't like the split riser design. I don't have to look like everybody else out there. I don't have to look like the guy next to me shooting the same bow. I like standing out in a crowd. Have you not noticed that in the last 24 years? I like to be noticed. So whenever I go and I got my Gearhead with me, people go, what is that? I said, that's one of the finest bows you'll ever shoot in your life. And then they say, they'll come over and hear me shoot. Man, that's quiet. Yes, it is. I got gas bowstrings on it, and it shoots great. So there you go. All right, here's what we're going to do. I got a Tacticam 5.0 camera. Now, you got to be able to come and pick this up, okay? You have to come and pick this up. The first person that can call in and guess how much the biggest deer I ever shot weighed. Here. Give me your dry board. I got to tell Andrew the answer real quick. I forgot. See, I do this to him all the time because, and I'll take it within 5 pounds. Okay. Should I do 10 pounds?
Oh man. I'd say let's go. If we don't get a couple answers right, then we can kind of adjust the settings from there.
Really?
Maybe.
Okay. All right. Well, here you go. There's the win. That's the correct answer. If you can if you can guess how much this deer weighed, and I'm going to tell you, it was a big one.
I was off by just a minute.
Was you off?
I'm
going to give away the camera and the bow mount, so you can film your hunts this fall. And hey, I'm doing another contest, so this will actually come in handy for you. So just call Andrew 244-1350. Just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days. That's all you got to do. Easy peasy. Oh, let's see. Tree stand safety. I want to talk a little bit about tree stand safety. Well, we're doing that, okay? Tree stands, if you leave your stands up the whole time, you got to make sure that you go out there. Todd Rupert is in the house, everybody. Todd Rupert. How you doing, Roop?
We had a guess. Not correct.
I miss you, Roop. I love Todd Rupert. Todd Rupert's an awesome guy, folks. We got news coming out of Rupert Camp, too. Coming out, yeah.
Well, that is within the 5, so...
Did he win?
Yeah.
We got a winner already?
Within 5. Can I get your name here?
Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Live weight or gutted? Live weight, Scotty. Yeah. Live weight. So. Perfect. All right, tree stand safety. You got to get out there and check your straps, okay? So I try to replace my straps every year or every 2 years. Actually, every 2 years. I had somebody. We were talking about this on Wednesday. Somebody told me they actually replace their straps every year, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. If you do it every 2, just look for, make sure there's no sun damage from sun rot, dry rot, or make sure that the squirrels haven't chewed it up. Always wear your safety vest, and make sure you got your lifeline. If your feet leave the ground, you have to stay connected to the tree from the time. Good morning, Todd. Hey, Chris. Good morning, Todd. Chris, Todd. Make sure you stay connected to the tree from the time you leave the ground to the time you get back, because it only takes one slip and fall. I've had 5 buddies of mine die from falling out of tree stands. I've got several that are handicapped the rest of their life. Please don't add to that total. It's the number 1 hunting-related accident in the United States, in North America actually, is falling in or out of a tree stand. That's number 1. Remember that for trivia, okay? So please do not add to those totals. Make sure you check those straps, okay? I would get out there. If you bump a deer right now, it's not going to remember you by October 1st. Or most people, if you're out there trying to get a big buck, you're not going to be hunting really hard unless we get a cold front. Now, if we get a cold front, guys get serious a little bit earlier. But that 3rd week in October is when usually people start getting really serious about getting out there chasing bucks. So just get out there and plan your hunt your plan. If you're going to be doing any trimming, I would do it now. Get it done as fast as you can. Your fall food plots, your brassicas, your sugar beets, your turnips, your radishes, any brassicas should be planted right now. Don't wait. You want to be doing that 60 days before first frost, because if the first frost comes in, you want to make sure that's when that stuff starts turning into sugar and stuff for the deer. So if you're in the Midwest here, get your brassicas in now. You might have. I would say don't wait more than a week or 10 days. I would get it in the ground now. So, all right. How many calls did it take to give that away?
It took 2.
That's it.
2
freaking calls.
2.
I thought that was going to take at least 20 minutes.
I mean, and we didn't need to go the within 10 pounds.
You got it within 5.
They got it within 5.
All right. Who won?
We got Jason Gunn.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was his guess?
He said 315.
315. Well, he was within 3.
Yeah.
Because I think, was it 312?
Yeah, I myself, I guessed, I mean, you had told me once, and I thought, okay, man, this is about, so I went 321.
Yeah, 312. That was the biggest buck I've ever shot weight-wise in my life. I thought it was a cow, man. It looked like a little elk.
Well, Jason said he had, I believe, 302 was his big mark.
Really? So. Yeah. I mean, this was a corn-fed baby. He was, boy, that was a big deer, man. That was not fun dragging him out. And it was getting so late, we got a couple of friends of ours and loaded him up, and we took him in and we weighed him. So they hung him.
Nice.
Yeah. That was a big buck, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, you wouldn't want to drag that across the river.
No, I would not. I would have, if I had to drag that deer, I would have field dressed him. Yeah.
There you go.
What harness do you recommend, Jeff? Honestly, whatever one's in your budget. There's several out there. Personally, they are not a sponsor. Dan, my food plot is coming up. There you go, Tony. I use a Hunter Safety Systems vest. They're not a sponsor, but they used to be. But I got to call them. It's been several years since I worked with them. But I've always loved their stuff, and they really are easy to put on and take off, and they keep you protected pretty well. So that's the best thing there. So, but always make sure you stay connected to that tree. Well, shoot. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to do something else. Since we gave that away, I got one more bow mount in my hot little hand. I'm showing everybody. I got another Tacticam 5.0 bow mount. If you would like to win this, call Andrew 244-1350. 244-1350, and we'll have you come on the air and we'll try to get you to win this. Just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days. I told everybody on Wednesday we're going to give a couple of these away. That harness that you actually wear is the best one. I think Muddy makes one still, and there's a couple other companies out there, Scotty. I just have always been partial to them because they're easy to get in and easy to get out of. And man, when I first started bow hunting 30-something years ago, we used to take seatbelts out of an old truck, and we'd use them. We'd click in, but the problem with that is that could actually kill you faster if you slipped and fall. We didn't know this back then. We were idiots. Nobody knew about this stuff then. And I actually had a friend of mine that had one of them on, and he slipped up and it crushed his chest from his body weight. And but we didn't think about that stuff back. 90% of the people that I knew back 30 years ago they wouldn't wear them. They didn't want to mess with them. I have never used one. Jeff, you need to use one. If you're going to bow hunt off the ground, you need to have a safety vest on. I don't want to hear something happen. 244-1350. 244-1350. If you want to get that Tacticam camera mount. When am I giving away the buck decoy? I will be giving away the buck decoy in September. So I'll give that away at the end of September. So if you win one of these camera mounts, you can still win the buck decoy. Your 30 days will be over. How about that, Andrew?
Yeah.
Watch the phones.
I am.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're on. He's over there playing. Yeah.
What's this going to be?
What's that stupid video game people play? It's Candy Crush. He's over there playing Candy Crush.
I wish.
He's over there playing Candy Crush. What about ground blinds? Well, Aaron, if you're in a ground blind, you don't need a safety vest. You're on the ground. Morning, Roger Wild. How are things in New York, buddy? Good to see you, old Roger Dodger. Well, Roger Wild, he's good people. All right, 8:16 and some change. I'm going to hit a break. We'll come back. If you want to call in for that Tacticam, give me a call. 244-1350. We'll be right back.
At American Family Life Insurance, we know that protecting your family's financial future is a priority, and life insurance is an easy way to help make that happen. You'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most if you were to pass away. Plus, life insurance is often more affordable than you think. Let's talk about options that fit you. Contact Darren Islander, agent at 515-964-7575 today.
American Family Insurance.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey,
Here's
are you in the
your
market for a new
marker.
RV this year? Here's a place to help you start looking for that new travel partner for your next vacation or outdoor adventure. Head on over to the friendly folks at Imperial RV.
Man, I can't believe I only took 2 guesses on that. I thought that would at least go 20 minutes or so. That's crazy.
Yeah,
You guys are good.
Quick.
Yeah.
They now carry SMC horse trailers that have built-in living quarters for rodeo and horse lovers. Imperial RV also features a
That's funny, Scotty.
ready for any repair
That's
your
funny.
RV might have. Imperial RV can finance on-site to help you with all your financing needs. They also have a full-service parts department for anything you might need to keep your camper going. They're open Monday through Saturday, located at 1727 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Please call them at 515-964-1424 or check them out online at ImperialRVCenter.com. That's ImperialRVCenter.com. Imperial RV Center in Ankeny, making memories still last a lifetime.
Says he's good.
Things are very
that's fine.
important
Yeah.
to your aero
Doesn't
flight
wanna talk
and for
about
consistent
He
grouping.
doesn't?
Flex Fletch and its fine
Okay.
lineup of products has been helping
Is that what he
hunters
said?
steer their arrows for
Why
over
not?
50 years. Silent
Already
night
talked
beams
about
are
it.
30% thinner with a much greater taper
just
than
doesn't
veins
wanna
out
talk
there.
about it.
This contributes
Well,
to a
David, you got to come and pick them up. Are you in Iowa where you can come in Des Moines, buddy?
capability of reshaping or bounce back after pass-through shots on targets or game.
You're welcome,
This
Dan.
ensures consistent arrow flight every time. Flex Fletch offers a variety of colors, sizes, and
It's 515, David.
any archer to use in their setup. Whether it's for 3D indoor or hunting, Flex Fletch has the vein for you. To see these great veins and adhesives like Zing or Flex Bond to get a great seal on your arrow when you fletch, go to your local dealer or flexfletch.com. Flex Fletch, proudly made in the USA, based out of Minnesota.
He might be having outdoor call. Work Sharp Sharpener's getting me. What's the question? I missed it. David, you just call in. You won't know the question until you get on the line. I haven't said anything about the question yet.
Onyx is one of the most important pieces of
I'm setting up to can pickles. There you go, Jeff. That sounds like fun.
The Onyx Hunt app allows you not only to get from your truck to your hunting spots, it also allows you to mark and save your parking spots, scrapes,
Trying to-
plots, road lines.
I need an easy question to give that away.
The Onyx Hunt app is also a great way to see your property and know where you stand.
You could, yeah.
Onyx
All right,
is a
I got it.
app that you can take
My brain has formulated a question.
locations all around the country as a valuable.
It'll be easy.
So, if you
It'll be so easy, Andrew could do it.
the ability to save information that will help you be a better hunter, go download the Onyx Hunt app at your app store today.
Going fishing is something
You don't live in Iowa, David?
we all want to be better at it and use the
Well, that stinks.
gear that will help us feel the bite better and give superb casting performance. Well, when it comes to sensitivity and
There you go, Dan.
Trika has people talking. Trika rods are scientifically proven to be more sensitive with their unique
Did you see that?
as much as 2 times
That's
as
something
sensitive
fly right
as
here.
other costly rod brands. Trika
Tired,
casting
aren't you?
performance will give you up to 26% longer cast to keep your bait in the strike zone longer. Trika knows you work hard for your money, and they want to give you a rod
I do not,
that will
Aaron.
cast longer and let you feel the bite better without
I have no
putting
idea.
money on your wallet. Trika rods are significantly less than other high-end rods available. They offer a 1-year, no questions asked guarantee. Trika rods can be returned for any reason up to 1 year after purchasing. They also come with a limited lifetime warranty. If you want to see what has anglers talking, go check out Trika rods at Trika.com. That's TRIKA.com.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports.
Wow.
1350 ESPN.
Climbing to the top with gearhead on listen as I take aim, my spirit soaring high as I release my arrow, reaching for the sky. In this world of chaos, I find.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. I thought you weren't going to play that anymore.
Told me to.
Did I tell you?
Yeah, you said nothing but.
Well, when did you ever listen to me before?
Good point.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, if you live in Iowa, so you can drive to the station if you want to win that Tacticam camera mount for your bow. I've got it right here. This is for the 5.0 Tacticam camera. And put it right at your bow stabilizer mount. Just call Andrew right now, 515-244-1350, and I will give you a question that even Andrew could answer. It'll be that easy. Yep. Richard, I thought you guys were up at Clam for the weekend. Are you not up in Minnesota at Clam anymore?
Outdoor Call Radio.
I thought you guys were up there clamming it up.
Outdoor Call Radio.
If you don't know what that is, it's a big ice fishing company up in Minnesota.
Yeah, can I get your name?
Yeah, Minnesota. Yeah.
Buck?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's coming out quick. Hey, speaking of quick, the Iowa Jeep Show's coming up quick. That's for sure. It is coming up. You know when it is? It's going to be Saturday and Sunday, September 28th and 29th. It's going to be at the expansive Oak Ridge MX Park near Meskwaki?
In just a couple seconds.
Meskwaki, Iowa. Meskawaki. Meskwaki. That's Meskwaki, right, Andrew?
Meskwaki.
Yeah. Ooh, let's go talk to Buck. Hi, Buck.
Hey, how's it going, Dan?
Are you an uncle?
Am I an uncle? No. Am I an uncle?
If you were an uncle, you'd be Uncle Buck.
Good one there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my wife's favorite movie, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Uncle Buck. Yeah. Yeah. What are you up to this morning?
Oh, just fiddling around here at home and thinking about maybe heading out to the timber here a little bit and look around for something.
Oh,
Look around.
that's cool. Did you call in? You calling in to say hi, or did you try to? You want to win that Tacticam camera?
Oh, I want to call and say hello, and then maybe I'll have a chance to win at that.
At that camera mount.
Yeah.
Well, we can arrange that. All right, you ready for your question?
I'll try. Sure.
Okay. What was the closest I've ever shot a 150-inch deer with my bow? What was the closest distance I ever shot a 150-inch or better deer? That's 152. I'll tell you exactly how he scored. How close was he when I shot him with my bow?
I would say it was.
Well, I'm going to give you multiple choice.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Was it 7 yards? Was it 7 yards? Or finally, was it 7 yards?
7 yards. I bet it was 7 yards.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
You don't want to use a lifeline or take another guess?
I'm going to go for 7.
7, final answer?
Yes, sir.
Ding, 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 ding. 7 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Andrew will call you back after. Did you got his number?
I'll call him back after.
Yeah, he'll call you. Yo.
Dan, was you in your tree stand or was you in a deer blind?
I was in a ground blind.
Is that right?
Yeah, 7 yards. I could have smacked him on the butt with my arrow. Huh?
What did you look in the window at you and say, "Here I am"?
No, I was hunting in a Milo field.
That's Larry.
Yeah, that's Larry McCoy. Larry can get him there. I mean, Larry gets him in there talking to him. I mean, I don't know what it is about Larry, but he's just like a deer magnet. I was in a uncut Milo field, and I had my blind tucked in, and had 2 trails come in, and we cut out a section of the Milo and put the blind in there, and we put all the Milo in front and on top. And I had him walking right in front of me. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that was nice.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing, man. Yeah, actually had to use my 3rd pin when I shot because he was that close.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
Right.
Crazy talk, I'm telling you. Crazy. Yeah, I think that's the closest I've ever shot a deer. Turkeys, I've had turkeys in that close, but not deer. Yeah.
Right.
Now, I have had deer stick their head in the blind before. Have you ever had that happen?
No, but I've had a doe come around the corner, and she was just as much close to 7 yards or 5 yards right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a doe. I think she was a yearling doe, but she stuck her head right in the blind. I said, "What are you doing?" She was gone. So that was nuts. I couldn't get the camera swung around on her. I was trying not to move. I had my ozonics running in the blind, and she did not have a clue I was there. It was crazy. Yeah, deer. That's the thing about hunting. You'll just see stuff that people won't believe half the time.
I know it. It truly is.
Yeah, I'll never forget when I was hunting. I was hunting on Larry Anderson's farm down in Osceola. Not Osceola. Larry was down in Woodburn, Iowa. And Larry was a good friend of mine. He was a wildlife artist. He passed away a few years ago. We miss Larry. But anyway, I was in a tree stand on Larry's, and I was getting out my scent checker. This was when we still had the powder scent checkers, and a wind indicator. I was fiddling that with my safety vest with my hand. I didn't have a glove on my hand. And all of a sudden I could see, it was early morning, it was just starting to get light, and I saw something just coming right at me flying. It was an owl who, I guess he thought I was a squirrel or something, and he got within, I would say, a foot and a half of me. I thought he was going to kill me, and he veered off. That shook me up, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, that'll make you wonder for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, your eyes are trying to adjust. It's real, it's just starting to get light, and all of a sudden you hear those coming right at you, and it's like, what the? And then boom, it was crazy. So anyway, hey Buck, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you.
You enjoy that, and thanks for listening to the show.
I like your show. I listen to it a lot.
Well, we appreciate that, Buck. Thank you.
You betcha.
There he goes, Uncle Buck. All right, well, 8:27 and some change. We got a couple minutes. So let me finish telling you about the Jeep show. The show was out at Cambridge the last few years, but they moved over to Meskwaki, the Oak Ridge MX Park. Carl Chevrolet is one of the sponsors now. How about that? Thanks to our friend at Carl Chevrolet and the Carl Auto Group. Let's see. They're going to have kids' activities. They're going to have trails, obstacle course, vendor displays, camping vendors, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Camping will be available. If you like the Jeeps or off-road stuff, go check out this show. It's going to be Saturday and Sunday, September 28th and 29th. If you would like tickets to this, just call Andrew. You don't have to do anything. Just call Andrew, and we will give you tickets. I've got a bunch of tickets here. And I think I got 4 packs if you want to take your family. So we'll hook you up for tickets. All right, we'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Taping your own hunts is an exciting way to capture the moment. Fourth Arrow camera arms can help you video easier in the field.
Good morning, Chris. How you doing, buddy? My buddy Chris in PA.
Their patented shoulder system is also very adaptable to any tree or ground blind setup. The bases are affordable and easy to set up for various wind directions. Multiple camera arms are available, including the Stiff Arm Pro, and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high-quality aluminum or carbon, depending on what you choose. For ground blind hunters, there's the tripod and monopod options. They're quiet and maneuver easily within the blind. All models can handle Consumer Pro video and perform quietly.
Well, we gave away a lot of stuff already today.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
With Fourth Arrow camera arms. If you're looking to tape your hunts this season, check out fourtharrowcameraarms.com. Outdoors Dan approved for the field for great video action.
Have you ever been out hunting and starting to do the hard work of breaking down that game you just tagged?
Leg's doing good, Chris. Well, my Achilles tear is all healed up almost. Just aches once in a while. So now I just got to get my knee fixed, and I'll be rocking and rolling, buddy. I'm doing pretty good right now. I'm doing well enough to get through deer season. So.
Have trouble keeping an edge on a knife? Go check out LevyKnives.com. Replaceable scalpel blades that make sure you always have a sharp knife in the field. I have a Levy knife in my tackle box and my backpack. That way I know I'm covered no matter what job I need to do.
X-rays, MRI reports. What a week.
I'm Ronnie Adams from History Channel Swamp People, and when I want a sharp knife, I'll reach for Weeby knives. You heard?
Oh, I'm ready, Chris. I'll be ready for turkey season.
Now that's a knife. Get yours at WeebyKnives.
I'm bringing my Rambo next time. I'll have my e-bike with me. Don't need to worry about those hills anymore. Just right up.
We're a full-service gun shop that specializes in helping you find the right firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting enthusiasts, as well as folks who like to hunt. We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all types of guns. We'll also look at any firearm you might wish to
You gotta
sell.
get Dave. I gotta get Dave on the show.
Shooter Supply carries firearms to meet any budget, and we can even special order items
Still
for those
wondering
who
how,
like to add higher end guns to their collection.
Dr.
JLM
Don
also has a full-time gun
Oh, I
store
talked to Don. He's doing okay.
with all your gun
Talked to him yesterday. No, he forgot. He just forgot to do the show. So he's got the Nebraska game. So we'll have him on in October. I talked to him yesterday.
6931 Douglas
Not
Avenue.
good, as long as everything's
Or call us
going.
at 515-331-1577. That's 515-331-1577.
You're ready for your next outdoor adventure.
Oh, I'm telling you, Chris, them owls are nuts, man. Got to be careful. Joe on?
You're going to capture your hunts like never before. They can help you cover your bow fishing trips with a new Tacticam fish cam that's totally waterproof and ready to record some awesome bow fishing action. All the Tacticam cameras feature 4K resolution, Wi-Fi compatible.
Good morning, how's it going?
With over 2.5 hours of
You know, hanging in there. Baby keeps waking up constantly at the wrong hours. It truly is the wrong. It's like waking up wakes up at 4:30, and this morning, of course, I got to get up, and I got to get up by 5. So it's like, oh man.
There you go, Chris.
Back to sleep, but it's just the wrong time, so I don't have.
This is Dr. Don Gilbert from New Life Counseling.
You guys got a lot of deer out there, buddy. That's nice.
Someone I talked to was like, "Oh, it's 30 minutes. It's no big deal." I go, "You've never had kids."
Anxiety, depression, or folks just looking for a new direction or plan in their life. If you find yourself struggling and are looking for someone to help you find answers to a better relationship, a marriage, or just helping with everyday stress,
Yeah. You know what you know, and you don't know what you don't know.
Family-friendly, you to get through the layers of stress
know,
that can be harmful to your health.
It sounds intriguing, but it works
one-on-one sessions that
all
right
day.
to the heart of the matter. We'll work with you so you can discover better
We
choices.
got about 20 seconds, and we'll be right in. And yes, I did. I let Dan know, and we are. Oh yeah. We got her set. She's probably gonna. I don't know. It's gonna
Every day is right.
Yes, you're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio.
We'll get down here in a couple seconds.
Gonna take you for a ride in my brand new car. Gonna take you for a ride in my brand new car.
We gave both of those separately. They're not the same for the same person.
Well, we got one for a separate.
Okay, I didn't see if you had to. All right, then.
Go ahead. Good evening. Welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan from Transylvania, blah, blah. Today we're going to take you to a little place that will be happy to accommodate you no matter what kind of coffin mover you need. A place that will drive a stake in any deal and make sure that you get everything signed before the sun comes up. We're going over to Carl Chevrolet, blah, blah, and talk to the main man, the bloodsucker himself, Smoking Joe Smeltzer. Well,
What did you drink this morning?
I told you. That's new. You know, I never thought we'd get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, hey, you just never know where you're gonna go. So it's good though. I like it. It's interesting. It's different. You know, it's not the same thing all the time.
Do you need a new vehicle? Go there. He'll drain you dry. Blah blah. Yeah. I got out to Carl Chevrolet, the Raven and I. Joe pulled up next to me. What do you want? I said, hey, can you come in?
Raven was like stealth mode. Like I didn't even know Raven was even in the back seat.
Because he's a good boy. So I had him. I go, hop in here. I need you to help me with a setting. What do you need help with a setting for? How many trucks you had? Will you please?
Did I say it in that exact same tone?
No.
And
No.
excitement?
No, not exactly. So he hops in the truck, and I said, hey, I need this setting, that. He goes, blip, 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 blip. There you go. It's all set.
Boom.
Boom.
You need a mic so you could just do mic drop moments.
It really wasn't that detailed. It's more just, hey, Dan, just hit this. Let's just start the truck. That's what it was. Dan was trying to figure out how to start his truck.
Yeah.
And I just you see where it says start? You just hit that little button right there. Oh, lucky there.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it wasn't.
Dan
It wasn't the
has
start
trouble
truck.
with that.
It was the truck locks itself when I'm not ready for it. The lock itself feature. That's what I was. And then he goes, yeah, hey, we got 0% financing right now.
Write me out. That's what I said.
Huh?
I said, write me out.
What?
Up next.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Write me out.
Write me out. I didn't hear what he said. What? Hey! What? What'd you say?
Don't tell me you've never seen that movie.
What's that?
Andrew.
What movie?
See, I don't know.
He doesn't know what movie that's
I
from.
very much don't know.
Either?
I very well, yeah. That's. I don't know how you missed that.
Write me now?
No. Right, meow.
What?
Meow.
Dan.
Meow? Are you doing a cat meow? What do you?
Dan, middle name Young. What is going on with you?
I have no idea. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, goodness.
If it's not Jaws or a Clint Eastwood movie or John Wayne, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, that's obvious.
Yeah.
Maybe next time, Andrew. Maybe next
So
time.
uncultured he is.
Yeah.
I know.
Hey, Daryl Adams down in
He
Oklahoma.
just sits in his blind and starts calling those turkeys in and doesn't catch any movies.
No, that's not what I do. I sit in my blind and I go. That's what I do.
Do you always have your buck call with you?
I'd strap to him every time.
I don't go anywhere without my Rupert's roosting
Catch the
piece.
keys.
Yeah, if I don't have my buck call with me, I got my turkey call. I always have things going on. So there you go.
That's good.
Yeah. So what's what's going on at the car dealership? Hey.
Hey!
Yeah. You got free now. It's been 2 weeks since I bought a truck. Is free financing out yet?
No, it's gotten higher rates just because you force everybody to pay more now.
Oh, that's not true.
No, nothing's come out yet. Maybe for the holiday coming up here. Gosh, that's like 2 weeks away. Not even that really, almost.
Yeah, I'll try and get up there.
Good through that weekend, so I don't know if they'll come out anymore. But then that makes Tuesday after the holidays, and they'll have new incentives for the month. So.
Are you going to work Monday?
Like as in like 2 days?
Yeah.
No, I'm actually out this Monday because the kids
don't have daycare this week because they go back to school on Friday. So.
Well, I need to come up there and have that bug shield put on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I did call you to let you know that.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
So I'll try and get up there Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, just let me know. They just we'll just make sure the front of it's clean and all that stuff, and then we'll just put it on there. So it shouldn't take very long at all. So that'll be fine.
Okay. Anything else? It looked like he had a bunch of trucks for sale. Anything you want to tell him to come out?
A bunch. Yeah, 25s are coming out here soon. Like the brand new 25 Equinox is out. That's really, really nice, and that's way different from the old Equinox. So those are out. The 25 half tons will probably be out in the next month or two, probably. So yeah, we're starting to get the next year model inventory, so it's a lot of fun to see the changes. So.
All right.
Yeah, and then I'll be here all day.
All right.
Like every day.
Yep. So if you're looking for a new vehicle or just something newer to you, go to Carl Chevrolet, ask for Joe Smeltzer, and he'll do his best not to scare you. No deal with Smeltzer is going to be a nightmare. You'll always be able to go to sleep at night. Blah blah.
Blah blah.
Blah blah. Do what? Jenny put Halloween directions decor up like yesterday, so I'm already in Halloween mood.
I was watching this video on Facebook, and it was a husband and a wife, and the wife was outside. She saw a single leaf fall from the tree, and it sent her inside, and she redecorated the entire house into Halloween just because that one leaf she saw fall from the tree.
Aw, that's awesome.
So it's coming. Halloween is coming, and the decorations are coming. So.
Jeff says they will have to dig the pheasant out of the grill. The guy that towed the truck to the dealers, my other truck, Jeff, they took the pheasant, I think. So the pheasant's gone. Somebody, I think.
You have a pheasant in there?
That's what I hit was a pheasant. Remember, I thought it was a duck. Yeah, I thought it was a duck because I got to see it for like a second. Yeah, but it turned out to be a pheasant.
Was Raven with you when that happened?
No, I was coming back from Minnesota fishing.
But I just didn't know if you took your dog with you. I'm sorry.
No. I didn't take because it was a shakedown.
Raven, it was. Wasn't going to go anywhere.
Oh, he did. I took him over to Easter Lake. He was happy.
Beat it up for lost time.
Yeah, he's fine. He's good. All right, tell them where they can find you, Smeltsy.
I'll be here all day, 1101 Southeast or Labor at the Rock. You guys have a fantastic weekend.
And you do the same, and may the sunrise, may you be at bed before the sunrise rises.
There you go.
See you later, buddy.
See you, buddy.
Bye. Oh, Joe Smeltzer. Oh, Joe Smeltzer. All right, I've got one thing to say, and that's this. If you were listening last hour, you know what that means. Should I tell him?
You know what? You shouldn't have to.
I shouldn't have to tell him.
But you're a generous person.
I'm a generous person. Okay. So whenever you hear the buck grunt, that's your cue to be one of the first two callers to call in for the Ugly Buck Contest. I'm giving away my DSD buck decoy, one entry per person. And all you got to do is call 244-1350, 244-1350. There you go. All right, I got to take a break. Andrew's got people on the phone. We'll get you taken care of. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
When you're getting ready to outfit your next outdoor adventure, there's one place in Ankeny that's your one-stop outdoor shop. That's
can I get your name here quick?
The Sportsman's Warehouse has everything you need from fishing, hunting, firearms, and camping gear that will make any outdoor trip a success. Sportsman's Warehouse carries nationally known brands that have been tried and proven in the field and on the water. Smokers and grills that will cook all your meat easy to prepare. Kayaks and boat gear are also on hand to help you find more fish when you go wet alive. Sportsman's Warehouse has all the footwear and clothing choices at great prices that will make sure you are outdoors in comfort and style. If you're traveling, you can also go shop 24/7.
Somebody's going to be happy Christmas. If you missed any of the shows last couple of weeks, we're going to be giving away half-carat diamond earrings from Herman's Fine Jewelers, thanks to Don A. and Frank and everybody there at Herman's. That's coming up around Christmas time.
Why not pack a snack that tastes great, gives you protein, and is easy to pack? Have you heard of Soldier Boy beef jerky? Soldier Boy jerky is slow smoked in small batches to ensure generous tender morsels that taste outstanding. Soldier Boy Beef Jerky offers the following flavors: sweet heat, original, maple, or pepper.
Baseball
flavors
season's over, huh?
that will satisfy you all day in the field.
High school,
Soldier
anyway.
Boy Beef
High
Jerky
school
is
and college.
veteran-owned
So.
and proud supporters of the Canines for Warrior Foundation.
A little bit
They also
easier,
donate
a
to
little
troops
bit
that are
lighter
deployed
schedule.
serving
Little
our
League's
country.
over too, isn't it?
So next time you're looking for snacks from home or
I mean, there's club teams that go about. There's the club season, but
available at Sportsman's Warehouse.
for the most part, it's
Jerky,
dying down.
outstanding taste that keeps you satisfied in the field. For more information, please check us out online at www.sbjerky.com.
Hey, students, are you into shooting sports? Well, if you are, have you ever thought about using your passion to help you through college? Grandview University is a small private college that is looking for students that have a passion for the shooting sports and learning. Grandview University has a shooting sports program that, if you qualify, will give you a guaranteed rate for your whole education while on the shooting team. That means your cost won't go up, you will get to experience a new level of competition and learn in a small class size with the feel of a larger campus with a ton of opportunities. So if you're looking to advance your education and love to shoot, why not shoot for a college program that has produced countless All-Americans and has a winning record of 4 times national champion? Grandview Shooting Sports athletes will have your ammo, uniforms, travel, and education covered in your scholarship. If you like to shoot for the stars and push yourself, Grandview University wants to talk with you. For more information, check them out at gvvikings.com.
What's up? I'm Miles.
Hey, and I'm Jara.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Maple Pepper Bacon Sandwich is how the flavors come together. First, I taste the smoky grilled chicken, then the pepper bacon with that maple bun, added with the sweet heat and the pickles.
I'm really sold on the pickle. It meets you in the middle with the sweetness and the heat.
It's spice-tastic.
Yum-licious.
Flavoristic.
The sandwich of the summer. The Maple Pepper Bacon Sandwich.
Order the Maple Pepper Bacon Sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Available for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
I'm ready for some Chick-fil-A soup. You ever had Chick-fil-A soup in the fall? That's awesome, man. Their chicken noodle soup's good, and that chicken. Is it chicken fajita? It's not chicken fajita. Chicken fajitas? You ever had chicken fajita soup?
I still can't believe you don't know what that was from.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, Herman's Fine Jewelers, 2900 University in West Des Moines. We're going to be giving away a half-carat pair of diamond earrings in December, thanks to Donnie and Frank and all the gang at Herman's. They've been helping people for over 45 years, and they will help you. They got in-store jewelry repair, custom jewelry options are available. If you're looking to trade or sell your treasure, go to Herman's. You're going to get more for your money than any place else in town. I promise you that. You can call them at 222-2600, 222-2600. Herman's Fine Jewelers is one of my favorite places to go, especially if you're trying to get something for a special occasion or make a memory, and they can make some awesome custom stuff. Go check them out. I promise you. Tell them Outdoors Dan sent you. And then I get to go see Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi next week. I need to get a cleaning done finally. So get my.
I'm going to beat you there.
Probably. Are you? I think I go Thursday.
Oh, I go Wednesday.
Do you? Yeah. So you'll beat me. I get to see the old Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi. Dr. Brandt, Dr. Williams, Dr. Stewart, all of them are there to take great care of you, from cleanings, cavities, fillings, root canals, crowns, and general dentistry care. They'll always take care of you. You're going to leave with a smile you always wanted. If you have a Invisalign, they'll help you get there faster with that. They can even do cosmetic dentistry. 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny is where they're located. Their phone number is 964-1490, 964-1490. Check them out anytime at ankenysmiles.com. And when you leave, they should say, "May the floss be with you." Tired of arguing with you, you senile old Jedi bat.
By the way, in honor of Joe,
yeah,
I'm appalled that you don't know what that line was from. Right,
Super Troopers?
How can you get it now?
I don't know.
Did you just play dumb?
What are you talking about?
You didn't. Did you drive us crazy on purpose?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is some deep stuff. I feel like I've been abused here.
I don't know what to tell you. You should know after doing the show with me, as long as you... Hi, Daryl Simmer. How you doing, buddy? That I'm a wealth of useless knowledge.
Well, Joe, hopefully you're listening to this again.
He's not listening. He's over there.
He's thinking like, man, Dan doesn't know Super Troopers. Just don't know.
We give everything away we needed to give away. I think we did. I think we're good. And we got people registered for the Ugly Buck contest. Well, end of September, somebody's going to be really happy with that. So it's almost time. Pure Whitetail's been doing a bunch of stuff online. If you go ahead and check them out, I'm going to get some mock scrapes out next week. And we actually went and got the Polaris down to the farm, and I got some batteries charging. I'm going to get some cameras out. It is go time. Deer season's going to be here quick. It's awesome.
It is.
And then you know what's coming next. Here in about the next couple of weeks, we can start wearing our hoodies again. Oh, I love when I can wear hoodies.
About hoodie weather.
I do. When I that is football, bow hunting, and hoodies makes me very happy.
That's your time.
I'm telling you, it's so nice to just slip on a nice, clean, comfortable hoodie. You know, I love hunting in hoodies too. You know.
Oh yeah, you're a hoodie.
I'm a hoodie. I'm a hoodie man. I'm a hoodie man.
Hoodie man.
I'm a hoodie man.
Oh.
I like my hoodies. Nah, man, hoodies are great, man. You get hot, you can slip them off. You get chilly, you can slip it on.
You can create an offshoot.
You can layer with them. I mean, they're just great thing to have, a hoodie.
Hoodie and the blowfish.
Hoodies don't start here until November. Well, Scott, I don't feel bad for you because I'm a hoodie man as soon as I can.
Hoodie man when I can.
Hoodie man when I can. Boy, I got a nice hoodie in the other day. Andrew Boyd at Boyd Creative Print Shop made me a Rupert's hoodie. It's like mocha coffee color. Oh, is that? Jenny goes, I want that. I said, I'm sorry, I love you, but no. That's gonna be my hoodie in the tree stand this year. It's not camo. And I said, you don't have to wear camo on top. You can, because like my game hide hoodie's like almost that color, but if it's a little heavier than my game hide, so if it's a little more chilly, I can wear that one. But yeah, hoodies are awesome, man.
I might have to reach out.
To who?
To them.
For what?
I don't know. Because so far you've had a fishing towel, and now you've gotten the hoodie, and it's like, hey,
yeah,
maybe there's something for me.
You can buy whatever you want.
Exactly.
They take your money as good as anybody else.
That's what I'm looking for.
It's the American way.
And if I tell them I'm with you, maybe they'll charge me more.
They probably will. I'm sure they've had me complain about you already. Yeah, that hoodie is sweet. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, Todd Rupert, man. Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls. The only guy I've ever been partnered with that ever got upset with me for getting my own hoodies made. Do you realize how many calls I've had about that green hoodie, young man? I go, well, why don't you offer green hoodies? I don't want to sell green hoodies. I said, how many calls have you had? I've had at least 50 calls or messages. And you know what I told him? I want a raise. If you've had 50-something people message you or call me because of something I did, I want more money.
I want more money.
I want more money.
Make it rain.
Yeah, that's right. If I'm doing that good of a job bringing customers to you, I deserve a raise.
$1 bill.
That's right. Just slide me some change, baby.
Woo!
Yeah. Get
them gold coins.
Here we go, Todd Rupert. Here we go. Hey, I'm not lying, Todd. If you can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, that green hoodie is money, buddy. Yeah. Wait till he sees my pistachio one I'm getting made. Ooh. That is going to be beautiful.
Now you could be on the commercials.
Well, I could. I should do like Todd Rupert's Roost in Peace YouTube commercials. I could style and profile them.
Oh yeah.
That pistachio hoodie from Andrew Boyd's making me is going to be killer.
Nailing it.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah. And yep, it's good stuff. But no, that coffee mocha, Rupert's Rut in Peace, which is brand new. Yeah, I said Rut in Peace. Big things coming up quick. The logo on that is amazing. So yeah, I'm just happy. I have nothing to talk about. Did you get all your deer? You got all your ugly buck
Yes, we got them all for the day.
Hey, Christmas karaoke. We're bringing back Grunt Call karaoke.
What?
I had somebody ask me for it the other day. I said, you know what? God bless you. I almost cried. I said, I've missed Grunt Call karaoke.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's been at least 5 years since we've done Grunt Call karaoke.
If you request it, now it's never going to leave.
Well, no, we're not going to do it all the time. But yeah,
please.
Yeah, it's good. Yep, I can't wait, buddy. It's a nice weekend, man. The fair is almost over.
Hey, I like the fair.
Have at it.
I have.
I am glad. Yeah.
It's the only time where I get to be comfortable with eating stuff on a stick.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And not worry about my health.
Yep.
Get to see Speed.
That's a bonus right there. Boy, Speed's been busy at the fair. He's like the mayor of the fair.
He is.
He is. He's just the mayor of the fair.
I'm going today, and I really hope that I can just slide by and say, hey, Mr. Mayor, can you take me around?
Oh, you know what? He'll throw you in the golf cart and go.
I'd love that.
Yeah, he would like that.
I mean, I would be adjacently famous.
Adjacently famous?
Yeah. I mean, if I'm rocking with him, good things happen.
If you're with Speed, people think you're somebody special.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Last year when Larry McCoy and Ryan came, they hopped in a golf cart. It was 3 hours before they got back. I said, where you been? They said, we were all over the place. I said, that's fine because I ate a slab of ribs while you were gone. So it all worked out. I'm glad you got the tour. I got the ribs.
Hey.
That would be a great country song. They got the tour.
I got
the ribs. Yeah. Boom. They might be famous, but I'm well fed.
But I call dibs.
Yeah. I got sauce all over me, and they got a smile, but I got cookies percolating. Oh, wow.
I love it.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen.
I'm telling you. Boy, I got some ribs at Milo the other day that were good. They had some pre-smoked ribs. They were good.
Yep, got to get me over there.
And then I talked to my buddy Howard Bender at Fantasy Alarm.
Yeah, I haven't called him yet.
Yeah, I had to give him the guy's email because the guy emailed. The guy, you forgot to email him the winner.
No, I did email.
Well, he said he never got it. Because Dan called me and says, I ain't got my prize yet. And I said, well, that Andrew Brown. There you go. So
email, I can bring it up.
I believe you. Howard goes, I didn't get anything. I said, well, here you go. It's my producer. I'm sorry, Howard.
Nah, just tell him I'll call him later.
Yep, I want one, Todd. Here we go. It's Hoodie Warfare. Rupert's Roost in Peace with Hoodie Warfare. Hey, all right, don't forget, we got NorlanderSocks.com. I'd like to get 3 or 4 or more of you to buy those. You buy 2, you get 1 pair of socks free. If you do that, I will put you in a drawing. I got 2 people already. I'd like to get 4 more. I will draw a winner of a Boots this weekend if you do that. NorlanderSocks.com. Use the code word in all caps, Dan get 1, number 1. And that'll get you a free pair. All right, I got to go. We'll see you next time. God bless you. Bye. See, we get gabbing and I lose track of time. All right, everybody. Thanks to everybody. I appreciate you. If you need anything, let me know. We'll be back at it again. Saw a cooking show with Speed at the fair. We talked about you, Dan. Thank you, Dave. I love Speed. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. If you need anything, let me know. Otherwise, peace out. Have a good weekend. Be safe. Bye.